Hello guys, welcome to my channel Engineer Verma and this is Dhruv and this is the second part of relations and functions. So our today's agenda will be what is functions and types of functions. So this is the definition of function. Just a second. Okay, so this is the definition of function. A function represents a relation where exactly one element of B is related to each element of A. So this is the representation of a function. Here is the set A and here is the set B. So the right side, left side set is called domain and right side set is called codomain. So left side set is called domain and right is codomain. So basically you can see here each element of A is connected exactly one element of set B. So this is a function. We cannot left any free element in this set which is domain. We cannot left any free element in domain. So that cannot be a function. So this is the basically a function. So here we relate with the relations here. So relations are basically generalization of graphs of functions. So they can be used to express a much wider class of relationships between sets. So basically relations represent much wider class of sets. So now I am going to talking about types of function. So our first type of function is one-to-one function. So what is one-to-one function here? You can see in this type of function, one element of domain is related with one element of codomain. It is also known as injective function. You can see here the one element of domain is connected only with one element of codomain. One here you can see A, which is element of domain, is connected with 1 and B is connected to 2 and C is connected to C and D is connected to 4. Exactly one. Uh, element of domain must be connected exactly one element of only one only one element of domain codomain. So that is called one-to-one function. Now I am going to talking about second type of function which is many-to-one function. So in this type of function, more than one element of domain has same image in codomain. So you can see more than one element. Here two element of domain has same image in codomain. So basically this kind of function is called many-to-one function. And now I am going to talking about third type of function which is into function. So what is into function here? In this type of function, elements of domain are connected with elements of codomain except an element of codomain which don't connected with domain. So you can see here we left one element here, one in codomain. We left one element in codomain which has not any preimage of element of domain. So these kind of function is called into function. So now I am going to talking about another type of function which is onto function. So what is onto function? If every element of codomain is connected with some element of domain is called onto function and also known as surjective function. You can see here every element of codomain is connected with some element of domain. So that is called onto function. So now I am going to talking about many to one onto function. So basically you can understand with the understand the definition of this function with it with this name of this many to one onto function. So if function has the property of both many to one function and onto function is called many to one onto function. So what is the property of many to one function? More than one element of domain is connected with same element of codomain. That is called many to one function. And onto function, every element of codomain has connected with the element of domain, that is called onto function. So this type of which consists both the property, that is called many to one onto function. So another type of function is one-to-one into function. What is the property of one-to-one function? Where, so basically we say if any function which consists both the property one-to-one function property and into function property, that is called, sorry, it will be one-to-one in one-to-one onto function. So yeah, one-to-one function property is every element of domain is has distinct image in codomain. So you can see here A is related to 1, B is related to 2 and C related to 3, and you can see here this is the property of into function. If any element left in codomain, that is the property of into function. So which consists both the property one to one property and into function property, that is called one to one into function. So thanks for watching, and we will meet in next video with other topic of relations and functions. So thank you.